How's it going, everybody? Been going a while, been busy, had a lot going on. So I'm going to do a little video on my trauma IFAK before I get too deep into what's in here. If you are somebody that happens by some chance be new to my channel, I am not a medical professional. I'm not giving you medical advice. This video is for informative and educational purposes only. The information that I give is yours to do with what you wish, but this is not any type of medical advice. And you should definitely always seek freaking medical training before using anything in this kit or any other kit when you're trying to save yours or somebody else's life. Without the right proper training, you're just going to fuck up and kill you or kill somebody else and make the matters worse. So learn what you're doing. We have enough wannabe street medics running around out there. Do the right thing, guys. Get the training. All right, I've had the training. I've had to use some of these things in here. I've had training with everything that's in here. I built this kit to work for me with items that I know work. Again, real quick, this is just a basic rip away, meaning this will rip off if it's attached to my gear. You see that? This will rip off if I need to. If I have this attached to a vest, a pack, I can rip it off. Alright, this is not in everything in the kit but the kitchen sink type of kit. This is a kit that's specifically for dealing with a traumatic wounds, traumatic injuries. Stuff I know works. Now I want a little higher end of my gear that's in this kit. What is your life worth? Well, to me, there is lower end stuff out there that may or may not work just as well. But when it comes to these type of items, I always like to spend a little extra money and get items that I know are name brand and will work well. Alright, so let's open it up. Okay. We're going to run through this. I'm not going to make this a real long video. 5x9 surgical dressing. Alright, I keep gauze, roll of gauze, and bigger roll of gauze. 1 second, guys. I keep a ace bandage, not just for sprains and stuff, but as a compression dressing if I need it to be. Do I need to pull the gauze out? I think you guys know what gauze is. And here, 4x4 gauze pads. Let's flip this over. Alright, now check this out. Again, I cannot stress enough to get the right training. Stuff that's in a kit like this, as simple as it is, could really hurt you and can cause more problems, more harm than good if you don't know what you're doing. Please get the training. Cat tourniquet, combat application. Sorry guys, I'm freaking exhausted today. Combat application tourniquet is exactly what it is. It's a tourniquet designed to be used in the field. I'm not gonna rip this open right now, as I want it sealed so it fits in here nice and tight in case I ever need it. There are plenty of videos out there on how to use these. However, again, seek the proper training. Israeli bandage, great compression dressing. It's great when you got a wound, especially in the arm, leg, anything like that. You can wrap some gauze around it, or you could just use this. Slide this over, pull it nice and tight, help stop the bleeding. It's also great for many other purposes, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But definitely, should definitely a necessity in your kit. Chest seals, halo. Again, I buy name brand when it comes to stuff. I want to know something my life's depending on. I want to know it's good. I want to know something, a brand that I know, and a brand I know is good, and certain things that I know I've either seen used or used myself. They come with instructions on them. However, do your research. Again, learn when to use these and how to use them. Ignorance will get you killed when you're trying to save a life. Words to live by. So I'm going to slide these back in here for now. This pouch right here, I keep C-locks, cell-locks, however the fuck you want to pronounce it, Z-fold gauze, single use, always remember that. What's nice about C-locks is that C-lock, well, but first off, what this is basically a long length of gauze that tears open real easy in this pouch, 100% waterproof. And the gauze is impregnated with C-locks powder, which is kind of like quick clot, or such as blood stop granules, which I keep in here as well. Alright. What's nice about this is you cut an artery, you cut a bad wound, you wrap this nice as tight as you can around it. You can also do your Israeli on top of it if you need to. And this helps stop the bleeding. The granules help your blood, help you to stop bleeding. I have had to use this as well as the granules in the past. Stuff works really well for me. C-locks, also is known to work well on people on warfarin and some blood thinners. However, always keep in mind, guys, that none of these quick clot type products are 100% foolproof. They can and do fail from time to time. Now, some of you might be sitting there criticizing my kit, saying, well, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, it doesn't have this. I really don't give a fuck. I pack what's in my kit to work for me and how I need it to work and what I know works and that I've used, like I said. The reason I don't keep everything but my kitchen sink in here is because I got first aid kits everywhere. If I'm building a trauma kit, why am I going to put freaking Band-Aids and iodine in there? Little packets of iodine. And why am I going to put, little sugar packets there in there too? I mean, no, I'm not going to do that. It don't make any sense. So, I keep little smaller versions of this in my packs, all my packs. This is actually one that I like to keep in the BOV now. This is the new BOV kit. But I have other identical ones like this. One that I actually keep on my quad runner for when I'm out in the woods. Identical. And let's face it, I call it a trauma kit. I'm not calling it a tactical run around if I get shot gunshot kit, because these things, you fall and a tree limb shoves into your chest, or you're working with a chainsaw in the woods, or you're butchering a deer and you slip and you cut an artery. A kit like this is going to save your life. It's not just for gunshots and getting stabbed. Alright, everybody needs to pull their head out of the ass and get to reality that most likely if you're going to need something like this, it's not going to be from getting shot. It's probably going to be from some other reason. Unless you just happen to be running around gunfire all the time. I don't know. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe somewhere in your fucking fantasy world, that's what you do. So, anyway, don't be a mall soldier. Don't be a mall medic. Do your research. Get the right gear. Get the right training. Learn how to use it. This is a good base kit. This is what works for me. Why don't I have a flashlight in there? Well, because I always have a flashlight on me 24/7. Why don't I have scissors in there? I don't need scissors in there because I have a razor sharp D2 pocket knife or something like a K-bar or a Gerber strong arm that's on me at all times, so I don't keep scissors in there. I want this to be light so I can carry it around. It doesn't weigh much. That's what I wanted. You don't want something really heavy. It doesn't make sense. If I wanted something really heavy, I mean, why don't I just strap this? Look, I could just strap my whole giant med kit that stays in the back of the BOV. Why don't I just strap that on my back when I go out hunting or something? You see my point? You don't need to have crazy amount of stuff. Do I have a little boo-boo kit in my... I have a regular bag that I take with me when I go hunting, and it's got a little boo-boo kit in it with some basic gauze and tweezers and that kind of shit. But this is specifically, for traumatic injuries and treating them. Okay? That's that. Leave some comments below. Hopefully you learned something. Maybe you're new to the channel. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But again, get the training. Please, 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 please don't be a fucking mole soldier or a mole medic, a mole ninja, none of that shit. Anything you're going to do, get the training, learn how to use what you got the right way. Alright everybody, stay safe, stay strong, hope everybody's doing well. I love all my viewers. I'm sorry I haven't had anything put out in a while, but life has been crazy. I'm staying to fight for a Second Amendment. It's always under attack. And I'll see everybody on the next one.